Instant gratification is a habit where you go for a short-term pleasure instead of taking actions that help you towards your long-term goals. In other words, you find excuses not to do something and procrastinate because of the pain it creates at the moment, even though you know that this action is necessary to help you attain your long-term goals and objectives. We are going to give you some tips on how to stick to your long-term goals. Step 1. Know what you want. Build a plan. Set up goals. Step 2. Identify potential obstacles. Step 3. Build a strong support network. Step 4. Create a reward system. Step 5. Focus on the big picture. Step 6. Supply yourself with an alternative. We think that investing in our future is so underrated. With focus and repetition, we can reach our full potential. You need to let go of comfort and focus. Whether that involves your time, energy, or money makes no difference. It's the act that giving that counts. Most people want to be a part of the outcome, but not the part of the process. And often this giving might feel somewhat uncomfortable, is therefore necessary as it helps you to get your ultimate destination. Instant gratification rarely gets us what we want in a long run and actually takes you too long to achieve your goals. So you have probably thought of this, and it's the most logical thing that brings results right after starting, and that is fitness. When we mention fitness, we mean good food and less fast food, following with exercises or 30 minutes walking a day. Right now, if you are a person who doesn't do any activity, you might feel less energetic and have little motivation to start the day right. That's because you are not focusing on keeping yourself healthy on the long run. Almost everyone likes fast food because it makes you feel good at the moment, but you have to take control over it because in the long term it's bad for your health. Also in business, people want immediate results, and there's nothing wrong in wanting to be successful quickly. But if results don't come as quick, we need to know on how to be steadfast. Let's take two people as an example, John and Chris. John wants instant results. He starts a business and invests in real estate. After a few weeks, he doesn't see any result and he decides to quit and cuts down his losses. Meanwhile, Chris is very content. He starts his business, invests his money wisely, and doesn't stop working. He is thinking about his long-term goals and achievements he wants to make. He knows what he wants and hugs the process. After a few years, all the effort of Chris compounded daily made him very successful. Him being able to wait for his investments finally paid off greatly. Now you might ask yourself, John probably was happier. He didn't work a lot, didn't have a lot of stress with the business, and spent a lot of times in clubs and having fun. Aristotle saw that the reason so many people were unhappy was that they confused pleasure for true happiness. True happiness, according to Aristotle, is about developing habits and surrounding yourself with people who grow your soul. This allows you to move towards your greatest potential. True happiness entails delaying pleasure, putting in the time, discipline, and being patient instead of feeling good right now. A life of purpose aligned with the seeking of true happiness creates real joy. It keeps your happiness matter pretty steady throughout your life. So which path would you like to take?